Welcome everybody. We're kicking off a holiday week, shortened trading week for Thanksgiving holiday coming up on Thursday. Happy Turkey Day. Hopefully everybody gets to kick back, watch some football, eat some great food, and then we'll look into getting back into the more of a trading gear the following week. I expect it to be quiet this week, but I wanted to go ahead and get this Bankit or Tinket out at the start of the week so you have a few stocks to keep on your radar, a few key levels to watch, and we know which way we expect them to break out thanks to our Bankit or Tinket analysis. So I want to dive right in today. But first, look, been working on taking my Bankit or Tinket analysis to a whole new level with my flash alerts trading system. So right up here, you can click, you can get more information on that system and how it works and how to get 2 free reports. One is 10 stocks that are going bankrupt here in this volatile bear market, and then the other one's 10 stocks that are going to the moon, because I'm not a pessimist. We're here to make money on both sides of the trades. So I got 20 stocks there for you to take a look at, and you can read my analysis and see why I believe those stocks are going in those directions ultimately here over the next 12 to 24 months. So be sure to check out how to get more information on that by clicking right up here. And be sure to like, subscribe, leave me a comment below, because remember, these Bankit or Tinket videos are really driven by you all. You leave me comments. I like to feature those in the videos, the stocks that you want me to take a look at. So keep those coming in. We're going to kick things off today with TA, TravelCenters of America. So this first stock, we are looking at a few key levels here, and I set these up as line alerts, and that's really what flows into my flash alerts trading system. Now we have a megaphone pattern shaping up, declining here, support line, rising, resistance level up here, and then I have this shortened key level to watch. It's just this little triangle pattern, but I think that's going to give us a breakout since we're kind of riding around the bottom of this megaphone pattern. We can see a big breakout and run to the upside here. This stock, seeing the big run that we have, and now it's going into another price pattern. We're going to put it on our Bankit list for today. And this company runs truck stops all around America, so they are going to be hit if there's an economic downturn. That's a matter of a fact. But it could also be kind of a not an immediate impact, because if you think people are going to be flying less, they're going to be traveling more by car, which in turn is going to lead to more travel center stops all across America. So they can kind of drag out the hit that they're going to take, the financial impact, a little bit longer. So fundamentally, you can see how this could hold up here in the short term. We're in the lagging quadrant on the price chart. That's the RRG. So if this breaks above this, I'm going to get a flash alert out to everybody who signed up, and we're going to play this to the upside and see if it can run back up here towards this resistance over the next several weeks. And of course, if it breaks below this green support, then we want to turn bearish. We want to look for more moves to the downside, because we had the big move higher, and even though it's on our Bankit list, as soon as it falls below that, bam, we're going to turn around and be bearish on the stock, so that way we can make money no matter where it's going. So our next stock on the list is Microsoft. Everybody knows who Microsoft is, but look, this company's been struggling with the tech sell-off. They are really taking a hit here. I have a key resistance level to the upside. This was tested a couple times here in October, so it's something to keep an eye on the way up. To the downside, we have a declining support line down to the bottom, just indicating this trend overall is to the downside. And then I added another shorter term support for us to keep an eye on. These orange levels that I'm highlighting are levels that you can take action on. This was a gap higher. Once we start to break below that, we want to go bearish, because we expect it to close the gap. And then seeing the trend for the stock, it's probably going to continue to move lower from there. So unless it's a big move lower, where it closes the gap on one fell swoop, that's when we maybe wouldn't take action. But if this thing just starts to drift lower and close below this, then we want to turn bearish. And likewise, if we can get above this resistance level, then I'll turn bullish on the stock. It's going to be on our Tankit list for today, given this just downward move in the price pattern for the stock. It's in a downtrend. We don't want to fight that right now. We want to play it to the downside and have it on our Tankit list for today. Our next stock is a beer giant, Ambev. This is a conglomerate of all sorts of different beer products. So they are a pretty stable stock. We can see that they didn't go through the big decline. It's a cheaper company here on the U.S. listing. And then seeing some movement though. It's a volatile company. Another similar megaphone pattern. We've talked about this in a lot of my articles and videos lately. This idea of no man's land, being in no man's land for the market. We went on a rally, which has happened for most of these stocks, and then now we're kind of lingering here, and this is for the broader market, but we're seeing it in individual stocks too. Again, a megaphone pattern, which indicates a volatile period that's getting bigger as we go further out, and you can see that. We started with a little consolidation, bouncing around. Now we're down here. We're already in the lagging quadrant and went really quick from leading to weakening to lagging. This could continue to go lower, but I have a short-term trend here. Again, orange highlighted that, if it breaks above this, then I want to jump in. I want to play it to the upside a little bit, keep a very tight leash on it, but we could look for it to run back up to the upside of this megaphone pattern and give us a nice little move in a short period of time. So this stock today, after seeing the run before it and the stableness in the stock over the last year or so, we're going to put it on our banking list. It's in a megaphone pattern today, a lot of consolidation, but if we can get above this orange level, continue to move higher, then we can see a big move to the upside, stabilize a little bit, and then it can move higher, even through a volatile market that we're in. Ultimately, if this bear market gets worse, if the economy starts to roll over, it's going to sink a lot of stocks. So I'm not talking about recession-proofing stocks right now. What we're talking about is indicating key levels to watch. These are going to be actionable insights. This is how you want to take action. Keep tight stops here as you jump in, especially to the upside. And then we'll look to get out with a quick gain. So we're not talking about a long-term trade here. We're looking at a short-term move that this thing could just make another run over the next couple of weeks to the upside. If it does that, we want to jump in. So that's our key level to watch on Ambev. Next up is NIO. This little electric vehicle maker, been getting hammered, but I don't know if you're following Elon Musk. His Twitter takeover is not going over too well for him. He's been kind of pitched on the Republican side now a lot, saying that he's taken their side of things. So a lot of people that were fully on board with him, including President Biden, which he never said anything about Elon Musk, and that always kind of stirred the little controversy there about Elon Musk wanting more credit for what he's doing in the electric vehicle market. Long story short here, Tesla's maybe not this brand name that it was really clung to is starting to just have a different image. It's not like it's better or worse or how you want to view it, but from a political landscape, you got to admit that Elon Musk takes advantage of government handouts quite a bit into these industries of electric vehicles, whether it's solar, his battery power, his battery technology, and he's been able to use that really well for the last, several years. And if that starts to go away or favor somebody else, he could really struggle, and it could open a door for even an international stock like NIO. Now, this company is struggling. It's on our tank it list today. Not looking for a big turnaround, but these are trading levels to watch. It fell sharply over the last several months. Now we're getting in this little flag pattern to the downside, coming back up, and it more than likely is a continuation pattern where we're going to break down here below this green support, and that's why we're looking at it on a tank it side for today. But if it breaks above this, we're going to turn around and be bullish on it as well. So those are the two key levels to watch on NIO. Bank of America, banking giant, don't have to get into too much about what they do. Another broad stock price pattern here, not quite a megaphone, even though it is somewhat. Just the bottom support's not that steep. Top resistance, just a very wide channel here, and we could start to close this big area back down to another support, and that's why we have this orange level that we want to watch in between. Breaks below that, we're going to turn bearish. This stock is on my ticket list today. You can see that it is trending lower before we got into this recent price pattern. Now we're at the top of the price pattern. Just went through the leading quadrant, then weakening, and now we would expect it to go lagging, break below that, and start to move lower in even sharper fashion. So that's the move that we'll be looking to make profits on. So that's the main level that I'll be watching here to take action on once it breaks below. Again, today, quick 5 stocks. That's all for today. So I hope that you were able to keep up, take a look at some of these charts. Maybe you're able to track them on your own. If not, be sure to click up here to check out how you can follow along with me in my flash alert system, so that way you'll get these flash alerts whenever these stocks get triggered. Plus, you'll get those 2 free reports included now at no extra charge. So be sure to check it out. Click up there so you can get all the details. And that's all for today. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Have a great holiday week. Until next time, I'm Chad Shute.